And if you haven't tried
Hey everybody, we are back here with the 72 volt Revv1 today. As you can see, we got the whole fleet. If you've noticed that already, if you got a quick eye, new addition to the fleet. We'll get to the intro for that bike later. The big sir back there, the little 20-inch nice little action going on back there, but not get off course. We're here, 72 volt Revv1. As promised, for a couple weeks now, I've been telling you all that we were going to get to this problem here, which was, for those of you all following the channel, you know that this rear hub just stripped straight off. Like, it's the craziest thing. Like, you can see it's a completely clean, perfect circle. That thing just shaved right off. But so for those of you all just joining the channel, if you wonder why the rear wheel of my Ride1 Up Revv1 here is in my hand, it's because I we changed this bike into a 72 volt. This is the 52 volt stock battery that the bike came with up top. It's still running the light system, the turn signals, the brakes, the display up top, and it's being run by the controller still down bottom, the stock controller. This is the stock wheel that it came with. For, like I said, for those of you all joining the channel, for those of you all following, you already know this story. We had all kinds of problems with this stock wheel, from the freewheel hub stripping to this whole thing just stripping all together and not even being able to having the bike perform. Luckily, we were planning on converting this thing to 72 volts anyways. It just sped up the process a little bit. Anyways, to speed things up, I contacted Ride1 Up. They did get back to me very quickly, very promptly, and what they did was they gave me this whole replacement piece that this thing is housed in, that has stripped within itself. They gave me that piece. So what we're going to do here today is I'm going to show you the piece Ride1 Up sent. We're going to go ahead and switch that out and see how she looks. And then we're going to talk about, like I've mentioned in the past two videos, what we could possibly be doing with this wheel. This is a 750 volt geared hub Bafang motor. This is what comes stock on the Ride1 Up Revv1. This is the motor that came on the bike. We converted it over to a 5,000 watt NB power 72 volt motor that peaks out at 10,000 watts. That is a big boy motor we have running on this thing. It is serious. Like, we upgraded to serious power in this thing. For those of you all just joining or just seeing any one of these videos, go ahead and check out the Revv1 build series on Manny Reed TV. Check out the Revv1 72 volt conversion build. And as you follow that series, you'll see what we did to this bad boy to get her to the monster that she is now. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get to switching this thing up. So it's going to take a couple minutes to set up, but for you, it's going to be just one moment here. Let's hop to it. Okay, so here we are. This is the piece that Ride1 Up sent right here. As you can see, it matches this piece. Here's the back looks like. Doesn't look like this should be too complicated. Here's another single freewheel already attached on here. So we're gonna, in the end here, have another 750 volt wheel that we can use, because this motor only had 700 miles on it. It's practically still new. So we've got a new motor to put on here. We're gonna go ahead and loosen this guy up here. Get this one off of here. This is not good. Let's see if maybe that was just... Okay, this one's going. Okay, get that screw straightened out now. We're going to try to unscrew this in a star pattern, although I don't think there's any risk of anything stripping here. It's pretty shallow in the threads. We're going to throw these right down here in the corner of the box. So it's looking like I'm having trouble with a couple of these. This one got out fine. This one and this one have given me trouble. Let's see what's going on here. This one is fine. Okay, that's twos. Those two that I did get off were relatively loose, I will say. That is the weird part, because I'm starting to wonder if this is even the right tool for this. Adventures, everybody, adventures. Anyways, for those of you all late to the video, we are putting this replacement piece on because that happened to the stock Revv1 wheel. So we're getting this put on to replace this in lieu of a 72 volt ride this week. One, because I've been promising you all that. Two, it is really, really freaking cold out right now. Next 4 days are going to be pretty bad. Middle of next week, I'll be able to get back out. I'll have some riding footage for you. We even got a new bike we're probably going to take out. We're going to show you that bike in a minute. But we'll probably take that one out. Go riding. Go out and have a little fun on the 72er. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. Let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. That's 3. Looks like she wants to come off in a row here. It's weird. This was one of the ones we had trouble with when we were trying to go star pattern. Let's see what happens now. I don't want to strip it. These ones are not cooperating. So, anyways, before I bore you all to death with that, we're just going to go ahead and show you the new member of the family real quick. The Big Sur Sport 20. And when I figure out what's going on with how to get this thing off, I will give you an update when I have this on. But I don't want to bore you all with the struggles of getting this thing on here. You don't want to see that. And there's not even a bike to put it on when it's done. But we will have a bike to put that on soon. But let's get over to the other bike real quick. All right, everybody. This is the Big Sur 20-inch fat tire gum wall. Check that out. And sticking with the theme of this video, this is running off of a 750 Bafang rear hub motor. That's the same one we were just dealing with earlier. This girl's got a torque sensor in her. Not all of these other bikes that you see over here, these two bikes, they're running off cadence sensors. This bike has a torque sensor. It's got a very huge, I think it's a 52-inch chain ring. As you can see right here, that's a big boy. I've got huge hands, and look at how big this chain ring is next to my hand right here. This thing was made for pedaling, and it's fun, and it goes fast pedaling. It's a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. It's a really nice build quality. This tube is solid. It's a step-through design, easy to get in and off of. You've got the nice Tektro brakes on here. I believe this thing comes with 203 millimeter rotors with the Tektro hydraulic brake setup here. Look at that, 203s on these bad boys. Very nice build quality. Very nice wide seat here. Look at this thing. It's pretty freaking cool, I must say. Let's turn her on for a sec. You see that? She still got the plastic on her. Pedal assist 1 through 5. That got that torque sensor thing going on. Let's get her down to 0 for safety. She's running off a thumb throttle here. This thumb throttle will torque you out up to 20 miles an hour. You can also turn the bike on and off with that button, as you can see I just did. But she looks good. Check it out. What do you think of that? Leave a comment below what you think of this bike. She's pretty cool. It's a really solid bike. It's one of those bikes that you have to be in front of. You have to put your hands on it. You got to sit on it. You got to ride it to see how good the build quality is on this thing. It's a solid bike. This is made to be a real vehicle. Huge stopping power. Very nice drivetrain. But the next time that we have the Revv1 out, you all will see that bike. More than likely. We'll take these bikes out together. Obviously, there's not even in the same stratosphere as far as power goes. But it's fun to ride with other bikes. If you haven't done it, if you haven't gotten out there, get some e-bike friends, find some e-bike groups on Facebook. Get out there and ride. When you ride with other e-bikes, then you realize that the fun multiplies. It's really, really cool. But we're going to go ahead and end this one here. You saw we got that piece from Revv1 up. We're going to replace that wheel. And then we're going to figure out what to do with that wheel. Maybe we're going to start a bike, a Frankenstein bike from scratch. Order all the parts, put it together. We'll decide collectively how powerful to make the bike, how to make the bike look, and then maybe we'll give that bike away. We'll use that bike for a giveaway. But get down in the comments. Get your ideas going. Get creative. Let me know your thoughts. Anyways, drop a like if you like this. If you're ready for some more Revv1 content, please consider subscribing to the channel, as there will be much more 72 volt Revv1 content coming out. You'll be able to see this powerful bike in action. Go ahead and hit the bell and you'll be notified first to know when it's coming out. Thank you, everybody. We love you. Please continue watching and we will continue entertaining. This is Manny Reed TV.